credit spreads, selling options to make passive income here. So we'll go credit spreads, selling options. All right, I'm not seeing anything concerning. So it should be a good credit spread day. Okay, obviously don't get in any trades till after 10. We got a red folder at 10, so that's fine. But after that, I don't see anything. Oh, let's see what we're gonna do, chat. Time to take your x-rays, Peter. X-ray! Alrighty. I got LPRA for my swing trade for now. These other ones. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Alright, we're coming on up here. First 9:30 here. Getting a little move up here. EMA 50's at the top on the 1 minute. What's up, Jay Custard? Welcome, welcome. Yo, Doe the Dad. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for the follow. We're going to use pure price action here. Let me look at LPRA here, too. See what it's doing, just in case I need to sell it real quick. So this one's opening up at 90 cents. EMA 5 has quite a bit of room up. We can get to that dollar pretty fast. EMA 10 is due. I mean, it's been getting consistently 5 million volume. I think it's ready to go. Nice. Good stuff, Steve. Yes, good stuff. Yeah, I'm going to use my Tradify account here, my prop firm. But other than that, we got 10 o'clock news. Just kind of waited out till then. Yeah, kind of selling off on this EMA 50 here on the 1 minute. Could easily get above that thing. How many points is that? Pretty nice drop there. 53.01 to pretty good bit of points right there on that quick drop. All right, let's take out all EMAs, Keltner channels, pure price action. Let's see where this is going to be. We'll wait on that one. So that's the top of the 15 minutes. Next thing I want to look at is what is credit spreads going to look like for. First of all, how much are we down? We are down 0.60%. That's barely nothing. Let's see what the credit spreads look like. See if the premium's good today. Hopefully it gets a lot better. Okay, so let's click this one. 30 cents, 50 cents on the bid. Oh my gosh, 120 on the ask. Holy crap, we gotta go so far out of the money to get. Yeah, this seems to be the norm. 0 and 40. 0 on the bid, 40 on the ask. Seems to be the norm. You really got to look at the mid, I guess. It's kind of frustrating, to be honest. But yeah, we're not going to know. Until I get the signal, then I'll start looking at some of these. Nope, here, turn that off. It's cold. Wow, look at that freaking drop. That was a pretty nice drop there on the EMA 50. Okay. Mullen did a 1 for 100 reverse split. Typical. It's crazy. How many times they allow that? Isn't there a lot of people in FMTO? This might not be a good. This might be a good one in the day for a higher volume one. It's got 25 million volumes soon. That thing went up. That thing had a lot of volume. You always gotta sell these pre-market. They always run pre-market. It's almost like when you hold a penny that's like really sub 10 cents, you don't want to hold these long. Isn't LGMK? Okay, it went up pretty big there. Pre-market. As you can see, pre-market it runs, then it goes back down. Same with DMN. This thing, I can't believe it's not even a penny. 0.003. Good grief. Nuts. Look at my TTD. Yep, TTD's down, of course, if SPY is down. We're kind of retracing half of this candle here. Apple. Apple's kind of holding up a little. Kind of holding up there. Yeah, that's right, Cody. I'm holding LPRO. I think it's a very nice one. How's it going, Mr. And that's ready for that $10,000. I'm gonna do. I really I would love to do some minis, but I'm too scared. Honestly, imagine if I did minis on that day. I really can't believe I've never seen a day like this. I mean, this was a 10% pump on SPY in a quick. Freaking crazy. All right, so what do you think Tesla will do today? I'm waiting for another dip before. I got out of Apple. I'm looking for a retest to get back in. Yeah, I mean, just do the same thing we were doing with SPY here. Just wait for the 15-minute orb on Tesla, and that's. And anything else to me would be kind of guessing here. We have big resistance here at the pre-market 258. Once I see a breakout of a structure, then I'll start to trade it to that direction. It's really hard to trade the first 15 minutes of the day as it's too volatile. Yeah, it's the same thing I do with SPY. Once you see that, just follow the intraday time frame. You can also look at the EMAs. EMAs aren't really giving you anything. They're too squished. They're too squished. They're not spread out. So you can't really use EMAs on Tesla right now. Whereas SPY, the EMAs are kind of forming a downtrend. So if you look at the broader sectors, look at QQQ, EMA 50 is a fresh downtrend. Yeah, just that alone makes me bearish. Here's QQQ. We're going to actually judge both of these, SPY and QQQ. Hit the 1 minute EMA 50 and rejected down pretty bad. Yeah. Here, turn it off. Turn it off.
But you see this?
Oh, no, pounds!
Lighthouses are so cool because they have really big, bright lights. Yeah.
Okay, you want a diaper change?
And the lights help to
You need a diaper?
determine the other boats where
Get
they
your
should,
diapers.
so they don't have an accident on the rocks.
Let's go.
Helps
Diaper.
really safe.
Let's go here.
I think the lighthouse is pretty cool.
Let's go.
Don't you see that behind me? That's the beach house. Ooh. And the beach house has so many fun things to explore. Let's
Let's go here.
in. Let's go, Pepper. What? Pepper. Whoa. Hey, it's a button. That's right, and it sticks to the wall because it's magnetic. When something's magnetic, that means that one piece of metal pulls another piece of metal towards itself. It's like a really sticky. Yeah, you've probably seen magnets before on a refrigerator. Whoa, look at this. Whoa. You take one from this color and switch it with this one. Whoa. That's cool. You pick this color. Whoa. Oh, Blippi, I see one of my favorite colors. Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. Yellow is a prime.
Oh!
So much to learn about.
What is this? Did I miss something here? What's going on? Alright, 10 o'clock news. Still downtrend now. Hit that EMA 10 and rejected. What happened here? Holy crap, what is that? It's a massive candle. Any news? Jumps, so equity volatility jumps as the most as Trump tariff rolls. Wow, that's a massive move. How's it going, Coco? Mr. Blonde, good morning. Are you doing a credit spread? Most likely I am. It just really depends on the premium I'm gonna get. I already checked it. It's still freaking spread out. It's 0 on the bid, 40 on the ask. It's really annoying still. So we'll see if I get a signal, if I get it correctly. Yeah, I'll try a credit spread. I actually need to start looking for some right now. Just not really liking this environment for credit spreads right now. Good morning, Sissy. Alright, let me really tweet out real quick. So 10 o'clock is coming. Nobody should be in trades till after. Let me see what the 10 o'clock does. It's just gonna stay in the middle here. Yeah, definitely be patient today. Really not much to do. It's more, trading is more just, honestly, just being patient. I think you should take a max of 2 setups a day for futures, and obviously credit spreads, I think 1. Unless you want to do an iron condor. Choo-choo. See what's on my screener here. Small cap momentum. Okay, DMN. I don't know how this thing has not reverse flipped already. Like, what are they waiting for? That is nuts. RSLS. Yeah, this is why I'm just being so careful on penny stocks. Honestly, I have much... If I'm only trying to target 10%, it doesn't really make sense to get any sub 10-cent penny stock. It's so much easier to get a stock near $1 and make that 10% fast. Honestly, stocks over $1 is ideally what I like to do. I just have much better success doing that. When I try to get into 2 penny of a stock, there's too much bad news that happens and charts don't matter. It's more like just gambling. Alright, soon is up. Just a 10 snap. I used to play snap for a while. LGMK is finally up a little bit. I still can't believe that thing. And the first time I saw LGMK, that thing was like, it was like 50 cents and it went all the way down to a penny. Nuts. STSS up 50%. See, that we don't need these kind of games. Look at Bond. Oh my gosh. Bond is up 95%. Get the frick out. Are you kidding me? It also went down to 5 cents here. This is why it's really just not even wise to play these. Because usually they're going to pump right when everyone sells off. That's the problem with these kind of stocks. And if you held this thing all the way to 5 cents, that's way too big of a loss, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, it finally pumps 100%. Typical. ForexFactory.com. What do you think about INTC in terms of TA? I don't understand why it's so much beaten up. Well, I mean, INTC has just been in a downtrend forever. Yeah, I'll eventually get out of it probably, but I mean, it's kind of like AMD, right? AMD's been in a downtrend forever too. Starting to get some bids up here. Wait, did INTC not get any big move up on that? Oh, it did. Okay, I was about to say, but yeah, it'll come out of it. It just comes down to fundamentals, valuations, and all that. Maybe it'll come out of that downtrend. It's hard to say. Stocks are tricky. This is why I prefer day trading. Holding stocks long term is just, it's a patient game. All right, so we're coming up into a massive uptrend idea. SPY is up only 0.60%, which is nothing with the volatility we've had. Big cap stock momentum. All right, so what I'm looking to do, guys, is I'm looking for the EMAs is hard to use right now. I'm trying to look at, because they're all so tight. It looks like we're switching EMAs. You can't use EMAs right now. They're too tight. So now this is based on pure price action. The 50's not at the top. They're too tight. So let's get rid of EMAs. We don't need Keltner channels. This is your 945 here at this. QQQ 945 is right here. All right, so what we want to do is, now we got to see what that 10 o'clock is. Now, my rule of thumb is if there's 10 o'clock news, is to wait for the whole 10 o'clock to be done. So the whole 15-minute candle. Box with the green. Yeah, it's looking like it, blah. We're getting the, someone asked about Tesla, Doug. Well, here's your choice to get into Tesla here on a pullback here if it goes above. Once you get that signal, look for about halfway mark of the 15-minute, and that's when you get in. And I need to actually draw that for precision here. Oop, there's the halfway mark. There's my middle. That's where I'm looking to get in for a stop loss. It doesn't have to be like perfect. You know, we want to make it as accurate as possible, but it doesn't have to be like absolutely like perfect. This is just a general idea here. So let's put it right there. And that's pretty good enough for me. So that's about halfway mark of the 15-minute, along with the EMAs. Can't really use them. It looks like the 5 is trying to curl up. That's what it looks like to me. So we'll see what this 10 o'clock does. It either shoots up really high or shoots down. I would like to see this candle close above 10-minute news shoots down. We wait 15 minutes for that news to end, and then we get in. Let me look at the... Let me look at the news here. Or not news, credit spreads. Because this is looking like it wants to close above. I would like to see some credit spreads in the range I want to take. So it's looking like a bull put day. We had bear calls yesterday, so it, you know, it kind of makes sense we switch it up for bull puts now. Looking at the last prices. Alright. Maybe I should go straight to 50. Instead of doing all, let's try 50, see what it gives me. I have it on all strikes. Let's do 50 strikes. Nope, we'll have to go farther out. Let's go back to all strikes. I didn't know how... I didn't realize we can go this far out of the money still. What's the VIX at? We can literally go so far out of the money. The VIX is at 43 points. Still pretty high. It's really high, actually. Bull puts. Alright, 0.30. Alright, so 0.25, 15 on the mid. First thing I'm